How do scientists talk about puberty? They use the Tanner scale. It was invented by James Tanner in the late 1960s. Tanner was meticulous. Tanner was precise. Tanner's studies are incredibly dense. Here's a quick summary. There are 5 stages. 1 is a child. 5 is an adult. In between, stages 2, 3, and 4 are going through puberty. In 1970, Tanner's data showed most young people reach stage 5, biological adulthood, at age 14 or 15. In the 70s and 80s, no one was surprised by that. Everybody knew that teens were young adults. Since then, enormous progress in science, agriculture, and medicine has improved our health so much that our sons and daughters are growing up earlier. Tanner stage 5 is reached at lower and lower ages. Oddly, our society has reacted to this by going into deep denial of scientific fact. A small sample from social media. The problem is she was 17, a vulnerable minor, and without the life experience that comes once you're an adult. She continues. 17 is still a child. User, Arizona agrees with her. 17 is still a child. This man thinks you're still an adolescent at 19. Popular culture now acts like puberty ends on your 18th birthday at the very earliest. Though plenty of dumb clickbait will tell you you're still a child when you're 24, 30, or even in your 40s. Please take a few minutes to watch my video about the science of brain development and the idiotic urban myths surrounding it. Our paradigm has shifted. In our minds, teens are no longer young adults. They are a separate category. So, in this new mindset, a 19-year-old has just started. At 20, you're still just beginning to learn to be a grown-up. It's totally absurd, but somehow everybody decided that teens aren't adults anymore. In the 70s and 80s, we all treated 15-year-olds like they were inexperienced, and just learning how to be adults. So as biological adulthood got younger by about 2 years, the age of social adulthood rose by 3 or 4 years. This created a big gap, filled by a group of people who obviously aren't children, but get none of the respect afforded to adults. About 10 million Americans are, right now, stuck in this bizarre, unnatural, artificially extended childhood. Previous versions of this video discuss the mental health crisis among young adults in the USA. Recent evidence of various types, however, show that the situation is not as dire as we thought it was just a few years ago. Thank God. There is still cause for concern. The psychological well-being of our sons and daughters is a serious matter. But even if it wasn't, we should still treat them with basic human decency, simply because that's the right thing to do. Treating teenagers like shit is evil. Don't do it. Let's stop this vile abuse. Let's treat our young adults aged 14 to 18 with respect. Let's stop insulting them. Let's welcome them into adult society, socialize with them, get to know them, develop friendships based on mutual respect. Let's reverse the self-fulfilling prophecy. Instead of telling them they're irresponsible shipheads, let's expect them to do great things, and give them the support and freedom they need to thrive.